It begins like a scene from a drama none of us were prepared for. The studio lights flicker on, assistants rush across the room, and cameras are being adjusted for the next schedule of the day. But then, everything stops. Because in the middle of that bustling studio entrance,
Shen Yue walks in.
hood pulled low, mask barely covering her face, eyes swollen and red as if she cried the whole night. You could almost feel the silence tightening around her. And before the staff could even pretend nothing was wrong, fans who caught the glimpse had only one reaction. What happened to Shen Yue? Who made her cry this badly? Within minutes, social media exploded like a firestorm. Weibo, Douyin, Instagram, all flooded with screenshots, theories, and fan panic. Some said it looked like exhaustion. Some said maybe she was sick. But a growing group of fans whispered something else, something more emotional, more personal. Those are not tired eyes, those are heartbreak eyes. And that whisper became the seed of the biggest speculation wave Shen Yue has faced this year. Because just a week earlier, she was seen with Dylan Wang, the co-star who once had fans shipping them passionately after Meteor Garden, and again during multiple public appearances. But recently things have felt different. Their distance has been noticeable. Their interactions subtle, sharp, sometimes cold. And fans who read between lines said something in their energy had shifted, like two people holding on to something that was already breaking. Rumors started weaving themselves into a new narrative, that Dylan Wang had become toxic in ways the public couldn't see. Not cruelty, no. Something quieter. Something more dangerous in silence. Distance. Mood swings. Controlling decisions about who she worked with. Whispers that he hated her getting close to other actors. Subtle tension caught on camera during a variety shoot where Shen Yue flinched at something he whispered. And now, Shen Yue's swollen eyes only fed the flames. But here's where the story takes its unexpected turn. Fans who nearly drowned in worry began connecting this when a different actor's name suddenly entered the conversation. Miles Wei. A few days before the swollen eye incident, Shen Yue was spotted slipping quietly into a private teahouse late in the evening. Paparazzi assumed she came for a meeting or a script review, until Miles Wei walked in minutes later. Calm, composed, wearing a simple cap, almost invisible, yet impossible to mistake. And instead of avoiding each other, they sat together.
Close. No cameras. No managers.
Just the two of them in a dim corner. At first, fans thought it was work-related. Maybe a new drama pairing. Maybe a brand campaign. But looking back now, the tone of that meeting feels different. More personal. Like someone reaching out to someone who understands them in a way the world cannot. Because here's the thing about Miles Wei. He's soft where others are loud. He listens where others talk. He's the type who appears when everything feels quiet and stays when everyone else leaves. That night, witnesses said Shen Yue looked tired, stressed, like she carried the weight of something she couldn't put into words. And Miles? He didn't look like a colleague. He looked like a comforter. Back in the present, after Shen Yue walked into the studio with swollen eyes, fans didn't forget that meeting. They started asking the questions no one had dared to voice. Was she crying because of Dylan? Did Miles comfort her again? Did something happen between the three of them? And, the most explosive, is Shen Yue slowly drifting away from Dylan and closer to Miles? These weren't baseless theories. Fans analyzed everything. Her recent interviews, her mood, her sudden change in posting schedule, even the emotional tone of her latest brand shoots. In every frame, she looked like someone holding back tears. And then another twist. In a behind-the-scenes clip filmed just hours before her swollen eyes moment, Shen Yue received a message on her phone.
She froze.
Her smile vanished. She turned away from the camera, shoulders tight, like she was bracing herself for something painful. Moments later, she rushed off the set. Rumors spread that the message came from Dylan. Something harsh. Something that pushed her too far. But here's where the plot thickens again. After leaving the studio early that day, Shen Yue wasn't seen going home. She wasn't seen going to any agency building. She wasn't seen entering a hospital or a filming center. She went to the same tea house again. And Miles Wei arrived 30 minutes after. This time, he walked in fast.
Concerned.
looking around as if expecting her. The employees claimed, softly, hesitantly, that he placed a jacket around her shoulders, that she looked exhausted, emotionally drained, that he sat across from her, leaning close, speaking to her in the softest tone. And the biggest detail? They stayed there for over 2 hours. No drama talk.
No contracts. No managers.
Just two people, one breaking, one trying to put her back together. Fans didn't need more hints. The storyline was writing itself like a live-action drama unfolding in real time. A toxic partner who made her cry. An unexpected comforter who appeared whenever she fell apart. A woman caught between heartbreak and healing. Shen Yue's swollen eyes were no longer just a physical detail. They became the symbol of something emotional, fragile, and real. For fans, it was not just about gossip. It was about protecting her, understanding her, supporting her. Even if the truth behind closed doors was more complicated than any rumor could ever capture. And now the question is louder than ever. Is Shen Yue finally breaking away from a relationship that no longer nurtures her? Is Miles Wei the person she turns to when the world becomes too heavy? And more importantly, did that swollen-eyed moment mark the beginning of her freedom, or the start of a deeper storm? Because in the C-drama world, nothing is ever simple. Friendships look like romances, romances look like rumors, rumors look like truths, until something explodes. And right now, the triangle between Shen Yue, Dylan Wang, and Miles Wei is the spark everyone's watching. What do you think is happening behind the scenes? Is Shen Yue falling apart, or finally finding someone who sees her heart? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Like this video if you care about her, and don't forget to subscribe, because this story is only just beginning. Before you go, remember, in the world of C-drama, the truth is never as simple as it looks. Every tear, every silence, every late-night meeting tells a story waiting to unfold. If you want to be here when the next twist drops, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. And tell me in the comments, whose side are you really on? Dylan